Okay guys, let's look on the final tweaks for this system. As you can hear, I brought noise level significantly down. I slowed down my fans to 1700 RPMs. And one comment I would like to make here that I was a little bit disappointed with Aqua Aero, which wasn't able to handle Sun Aces fans at all. When you start slowing down your fans, the whole thing get overheated and protection kicks in and fan speed up right back. So I had to put a heatsink on a controller, which is additional option. It probably would be even more beneficial to put water cooling block, but I just don't want to complicate this build any further at this point, so I just put a heatsink. And right now I'm testing the system and see what will happening. I see the temperature continue to climb a little bit, but it's more or less manageable level at this point. You can hear also that rig is not as annoyingly loud anymore, because it's actually gave me headache too, as other people mentioned that it was way too loud at 3000 RPMs. Also monitoring my temperatures at this point, and just to show you this Aqua Aero suit, that's temperature for the control itself about 56 degrees right now. Keep climbing up, but we'll see how this goes. And also I have my temperatures for the CPU, and it shows doing nothing, 42 degrees maximum for the cores, plus minus from 37 to 42. So you see that's fully manageable way to use computer if you don't do overclocking and just for the casual use. So it's okay for the speed of the fans. And let's look what I did for on the computer itself. As you can see, let me bring it closer for you. I put orange coolant in, and one thing that I don't like, and I will have to make some adjustments here, that you can see that UV light that I wanted to use with this plexiglass is still giving you too much of the bluish glow. So it's less orangey, but it's more bluish. So that part I don't really like. So let me switch the lights off. You can see that it shows even more when you have no external lights on. So also you see that orange coolant with UV lights glows. It actually seems like a greenish on a cam, but really it's more like orange or yellowish color. So it's turned from orange to more yellowish color, which is again the little bit part that I'm slightly disappointed. For that reason, I think that I probably will stick with orange LED lights only. And let me illustrate this right there. So you can see there's two video cards. One is with orange lights only, and second one with orange plus my UV lights. And you can see that unfortunately the color that I wanted to propagate through the plexiglass, it didn't happen. So what I have now is some weird mix of orange and purple, which is not cool. So what I will do, I will have to disconnect my UV lights, which I don't want to use. I probably will see if I can play with CCFL light, like long lights, to put in inside of the case instead of those LED lights. So all my work for sleeving cables and making this power splitter, it doesn't really paid off at the end. And but anyways, so let me try to tweak it out, and we'll see how it looks better, hopefully with those changes. Here's modified version without UV lights and memory and CPU block. And as you can see, I put CCFL behind the panel to see how it looks. It's very nicely lighting up the tubing, but it's not enough light and not enough liquid inside to make CPU and GPU glow. It just barely shows. So I think the best case would be drill bigger holes and put orange LEDs into those two blocks, but right now I don't want to disassemble the entire system for doing this at this point, so I leave it as is. But that's probably will be final version for the lights I will have in here. So let me open panel and show you how things looks without the front panel. And I think I tried to put this UV light into Coolant's reservoir, and there's 4 positions for doing that, but let me show you. It's look pretty lame. Well, need 2 hands. Hold on. How it looks, a little bit glow in a corner, so you have 4 corners like this. Doesn't really look good. Regardless, the color is not right, but just the glow itself, yeah, probably it's a waste of time trying to glow this up. I don't know if you had any bad experience, but it seems just doesn't work well. I think Coolant should be try some other way, maybe to add more LEDs. I don't know, or have another hole when you can put a crystal plug and put LED light and a crystal plug. That probably will be work much better than those 2 holes on the corners. So that's wouldn't recommend to do that. Doesn't really work well.